Good day, everybody. It's actually the next day that I did try to post the episode you're about to listen to. Which is kind of making me rethink if I should just throw out the video, put it on Spotify, so you can just hear it. But it's still in the air, like all things. So, but I just want to clear up a few things, since YouTube said it was still processing the video, so whatever that means. But don't take every problem as stress. Don't take it as something you need to be serious about. Like this fucking hair that's in my way. I ain't Superman, but be serious and who you embody, who you are as a person, and then you'll have the power of laughter, and you'll just everything that is a problem, it's just a solution, and everything just roll off your back, right? So heed those words, and I guess, at the end, because I did listen back, just make sure I didn't say anything. Like I said 2 cuss words, I think. And I guess I called out the government, but YouTube's a business, right? But I messed up at the end. The quote at the end: "Top Billabong, the Billaman." Just realize nobody's perfect, nothing is, and we just gonna keep progressing, and that's the perfection that gives me my bliss. So let's start the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Roaming Around. And today the subject that we are going to be roaming around with is humanity and I guess the importance of your ambition. Because yesterday when I was refereeing, doing my job, when I step on the field, right? I'm wearing a badge. I'm blowing a whistle. Though I'm not tucking in my shirt, I'm wearing the socks. I'm still official, right? I'm the official, of the entire game of football, right? Soccer, and I walk on the field. When I put on that badge, I also wear this own badge that I give to myself, where I gotta teach the love of the beautiful game to these kids who may not see it as fun, but do wish that they were having it, right? So, as I do approach, angry coaches, yelling, putting so much pressure on these kids' back, it's like, who's gonna lift them up, right? So, that's kind of what I wear, the burden, but also I wear it and it sets me free, man. It gives me responsibility and freedom towards something my ambition was looking for and it never, knew was there. It's kind of like you seeking for something, but, only you have what you find, right? So make do with what you got, I guess. The mindset that, the universe was trying to give me a lesson on was that. So I'm giving that, y'all. Because, as we on the journey of life, let's help each other out, man. Dealing with all these painful emotions, greedy manhunters, womanizers, sex offenders, all this, nasty shit in the world, bruh. Just be the light in it. You don't even gotta be a bright light, bro. Just be some good stimulus for, people. Like, one thing that is distasteful about the culture of the modern age is the trends and like the memes, but there is hope towards it because it is so popular amongst the people. So just be original with what you say, and maybe a joke will come out that will go viral as a meme. I guess what I'm trying to say. But advertisers, everything uses, try to create just that simple rhetorical label that kind of stops people from wanting to learn anything really. So, and you see it with, with people, with strangers, with the social world, society, that everybody, wants to be a stranger. Everybody wants this kind of mysterious aspect of themselves that is somehow attractive to the people when they're actually preoccupied with themselves. So there's no attraction going on. It's just nothing. It's just an illusion of loneliness. We're not alone. There's so many people, 8 billion. And, every time I think of that, I see, every now and then, and can imagine, like beautiful people, like everybody's beautiful, but just getting down on themselves for, for problems. But that's what makes a human, right? This is the problems that we do have, and that allows us, to not be strangers with anybody that we do just meet as a stranger, right? Coming up with this example named Dante, right? Met him, and just by looks going off, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be so deceiving, right? He thought, first of all, I had kids, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like when we get stuck on these assumptions and these expectations that aren't met, that's when, the real fake pain is kind of given to us, right? And really what I have a problem with in that fake pain is just kind of, breaking that kind of sense of awkwardness that isn't real. Coming up to people, imagining in the mind like, yo, who's this dude talking to me? It's just like, you're not a stranger, bro. You're not a stranger. And the fact that people want to be mysterious strangers is why the divided states of America lack so much inspiration and why everybody feels crazy. So if you let that sink in, and then you'll be led to the idea of how ridiculous race is, right? I was talking to Dante. We was talking about culture and, the beautiful game of soccer and how it's so tied with the Mexican and Latin American culture. And it's just something they embody. So when I was talking, when I do play soccer, I can feel, the culture, the Mexican culture, the Latin culture, that is in my DNA and that is in my family, in my blood. It's a way for me to connect to it. And I told him, since my grandma did move from California, all my family's from there. And in Georgia, Spanish is not spoken, as much as I would like for me to learn, So, I told him, like, I'm trying to learn, trying to embody, kind of the small aspects that society likes to move over when they classify people as white and black and brown and ginger. It's funny, bro. It's funny, but it's also real as fuck. So, it's stupid. That's the meaning of the word stupid. It's so fucking stupid. And, going back, we was talking about, culture, and I was like, yeah, I'm white, mostly, I guess. And I would say, yeah, mostly, I guess, white where, like, where? And he was like, yeah, you don't gotta sound so disappointed, but, I understand. In society, and he was a black man, and society, black man, shoot, he could have been Colombian for all I know. But, just the skin color it gives people so much thoughts on why they shouldn't talk, to whoever they think is a stranger. But yeah, he's like, yeah, don't sound disappointed, but I agree, it is stupid how you have just classified white, like, where, bro? Because I know the Germanic, if you go back in time, back in history, where everybody was a kingdom, like imagine that. You chilling, you have a king, and almost everybody is, you know, just working all day. King is chilling, right? You don't have any time to actually establish a societal narrative. So that's where the king and the government comes in, to kind of condition the people to what is bad, to what is good, to what is great, to what is shameful, to what is a crime, and to what is happiness. So you have the kings and, you know, all these rich noblemen, not noble. Most of them probably not. Though, like I said, like everybody says, like one of my friends said, who I did seek inspiration from, and he is a stranger. So, you know, it kind of proves my point that you can seek inspiration from anything, but, you know, not every apple is bad in a bunch. But if it is in there, the whole system is bad, the whole bunch, the whole bushel of apples is shitty, it rots, bruh. And that's what we're seeing in the government, is these bad apples rubbing off on the good men who, you know, don't trust themselves to handle the responsibility of being a good man. And that's where the kind of convincing yourself evil pops in your head, and why beautiful people look so sad. And it is stupid. It's ridiculousness. You know, I laugh about it, but I'm also serious about it where I make videos. So it's kind of understanding that duality within yourself, within the world, and mastering it, mastering that control, is what people see as confidence, what people envy as power, what people hate as lust. But really, they're just looking at the one layer in the onion. If you watch Shrek, bro, you know the world is an onion and everyone in it. So just, you know, recognize the fact that everybody has a core, and that was a child. One thing a wise man said was, whenever, you know, I meet someone or somebody is difficult, you know, to talk to, I imagine them as a baby. And immediately, you know, they're easier to relate to, you know, be compatible with. So understand that the differences in race are attractive to the greedy people who wish to kind of have flocks of persons under their arm, in their sleeve, you know, cards in the sleeve, kind of being a little cheeky with it. Cheeky ass motherfuckers, goddamn. And so yeah, you know, understand that, and once you do understand that, you realize your own power, and then you do have the power to laugh. You know, when we do laugh, our heart, you know, it's kind of dancing with us, jumping around, dancing with us. We call it jamming around, all right? But we roaming around, and that's the subject, was diversity, humanity, and realizing that the fire within us is shared. I mean, pain allows us to relate to one another. You know, our ambition allows us to talk about things that some other group be like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? And so just step out of that rhetorical fortress, what I like to call it, you know, where everything is a label and nothing is found. So yeah, I guess I'll slam down a quote. I actually got a better quote than the loose threads of lines that I did use as Tom Billaband's quote, which probably not even is. I'm just gonna quote myself. A little poetry too. On the road, let's not get stuck in our headphones and we can't hear what the other spoke. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Stay Rom'n.